Gerald Lucas here with another installment of Ask Gerald, where you get your real estate questions answered. Today's question comes from Margaret, and Margaret writes from Carteret, New Jersey. And Margaret writes, "We've been renting for a long time and have finally saved enough for a down payment to buy a home. We've always paid for renter's insurance. Will one homeowner's insurance policy cover everything we need when we buy our home?" Well, standard home insurance policies usually don't cover every potential risk. So you'll likely need a separate policy or endorsement to cover items that are not covered in a typical home insurance policy for things like floods or earthquakes, or to cover high value items like fine art or expensive jewelry. So most standard home insurance policies, for example, exclude flood damage. So to cover yourself for flood damage, it's probably a good idea, particularly if you're in a high risk area or in a flood plain. You can try to get private flood insurance, or you can apply for flood insurance through the National Flood Insurance Program. Now, it's a good idea, and I strongly suggest that you go through your home owner's insurance policy to make sure that your coverage limits are enough to replace your home if necessary and your belongings. But many insurers offer extensions on existing policies that'll extend they're add-ons, but they'll extend your coverage, and they may also include coverage for other high value items as well. Now, if you rent the property that you own, you'll need landlord's insurance, which will cover the structure, but then your tenants will need a separate renter's insurance policy to cover their belongings. It's a good idea to consult an experienced insurance agent or broker to figure out exactly what kind of coverage you need, the most cost-effective coverage you need, given your personal circumstance and situation. So thanks for your question, Margaret. For more real estate tips and information, visit my blog at geraldlucas.com. I'm Gerald Lucas, and I'll see you again soon.